Hi there, this is Ranjit, and in this video we will be doing the review for the Samsung Galaxy on Next, which is sort of a mid-range Android phone by Samsung. I won't be going in depth regarding the physical overview and the other aspects of this device because I've covered all those aspects in my unboxing video. So before we continue, here are the specs for the Samsung Galaxy on Next. And basically it's very similar to the Samsung Galaxy J7 Prime that was also launched this year. And I'll be dividing this review between the pros and cons, what I liked about this device and what are the things that I did not like about this device. So let's start with the pros, what I liked about this device. The first thing that I immediately liked with this device is the build quality and styling. The styling is actually really well done on this one. So it looks like a very stylish phone, especially in this black color. As you can see, it looks jet black and looks very stylish. And the body is build is also very good. It's metallic at the back. Now moving to the screen, Samsung has opted to go with the TFT 1080p screen. It sports a 5.5 inch screen, and I have to say in terms of screen quality, though it's not an AMOLED screen, but the screen quality is good enough. But again, it does not have other sensors. I'll talk about that in the later part of the video. Now if we talk about the cellular call quality, I really like the cellular call quality on this device. It was crystal clear. I had no issues with the same. Though the speaker placement is a little bit on the awkward side, but it is adequately loud and decent in my opinion. I also tested this device with the Lance Geo, and VoLTE support is there out of the box, so you don't have to worry about that. Another thing that I really liked about this device is that this is a proper dual SIM device with a dedicated SD card slot. So you can use two SIMs as well as a micro SD card slot. Now moving to general performance, it's powered by the Exynos octa-core processor, and in day-to-day performance, the performance of this device was pretty decent, I would say. I wouldn't say it's completely lag-free, but I noticed that like only with heavy multitasking in general operations, the phone performed pretty well. It also has that themed support and the new TouchWiz UI, and for the most part, it works very well with this device. Also, I like the fact that this device did not exhibit any overheating issues even with extended usage. Now let's move to the cameras. The rear facing camera is a 13 megapixel shooter, whereas the front facing camera is a 8 megapixel shooter. And I have to say the front facing camera is sort of above average, but the rear facing camera is sort of just average in my opinion. As you can see with the sample shots in outdoor lighting conditions, the pictures come out to be really good with this device, but it tends to overexpose at times in the auto mode. We also have the pro mode, and there you can adjust the exposure much better in my opinion. But one place where I felt this phone was lacking, if you try to take a lot of macro shots, it's very difficult. I won't say it's not possible, but as it does not have any laser autofocusing system with macro shots, many times I noticed that the pictures come out to be blurry. Now moving to indoor lighting conditions, here the phone actually surprised me because even in indoor and artificial lighting conditions, the pictures came out to be clean, I would say. But again, it tends to overexpose quite a bit in artificial lighting conditions. You have to be careful about that. Now moving to the front facing camera, the front facing camera performance was actually very good. As you can see from the sample shots, the outdoor shots that I took, and even the shots that I took in artificial lighting conditions and indoor lighting conditions actually came out to be very good. So if you take a lot of selfies, you will be happy with this device. I also tested some video. Here is a sample with the front facing camera. This sample video with the front facing camera of this Samsung Galaxy on Next, and this is in outdoor conditions. So this should give you an idea about the video recording with the front facing camera of the Samsung Galaxy on Next. And here is a sample with the rear facing camera. This part of the video with the rear facing camera, and this one does not have any optical image stabilization. I'm just going to walk around to give you an idea how was the video recording. So this is sample video recording with the rear facing camera of the Samsung Galaxy on Next. Now moving to fingerprint scanner, it has this fingerprint scanner embedded in the home button, and I was surprised that this is an active fingerprint scanner. That means yes, obviously you can press this and wait and it unlocks, but if you even do not press the home button and you just keep your finger over this, it unlocks, as you can see. And this feature was not even there on the Galaxy S7, so I was very surprised that Samsung gave a active fingerprint scanner on this device. Now moving to fingerprint accuracy, I would say it's just average, it's not that great. It registers about 70% of the times. So sometimes you have to double click it and retry it. So I would say accuracy is just about 70 odd percent with the fingerprint scanner. Now moving to the battery, it has a 3300 milliamp hour battery, and in terms of battery life, again it was sort of average. I got a screen on time, in terms of screen on time, I got anywhere between 4.5 to a max of about 5 hours of screen on time. Strictly speaking, I was expecting slightly more, but this is what I got. It could easily last me for a typical working day, but at the end of the day, I was always around 15 to 20%. So it's not like it'll last for more than a day. So you have to charge it every day at night. Now let's move to some of the things that I did not like, the cons. And again, as it's a Samsung device, mid-range device, there are a lot of cons. And in terms of sensors, this is what I feel like. I want to pull out my hair. This device does not even have the basic sensors. It just has 3 sensors. It does not even have the auto brightness sensor, no backlighting button, haptic feedback, no compass. Forget about gyroscope, that is not there, but not even the compass sensor is there on this device, which is very surprising because it will impact you with GPS navigation. So I just don't get it. What is Samsung doing? But they have included a physical LED notification light, which was not even present on the Samsung Galaxy A9 Pro that sells for 33,000. They have that LED notification light, but apart from that, even the basic sensors are not there. So I don't know what is Samsung doing. Considering the price point of this device, that's almost 18,500. Now next, if we move to the camera options, as I've told you, the camera is decent, but in terms of video, there is no slow motion option that was provided with the software. So no slow motion for you. Also, in terms of gaming, if you plan to do a lot of gaming, then I will simply not recommend you this device because the gaming performance is just horrible. It lags severely. So if you are a gamer, just stay away from this device. Again, I have already posted my gaming review. You can check out that for detail. Now coming to the pricing, this device is sold in India for 18,490 via Flipkart. And I would say if you are just a Samsung fan and want a mid-range device, you can go with that. Yes, it does the basics right. I would say if you are a person who's okay to pay that premium for Samsung and you really want a device with proper dual SIM support with the SD card, and you are after that styling, it's got a good styling, I would say, for a Samsung device, then you can go with this one. But certainly I would say you're paying a huge premium, and again, you're not getting many of the basic sensors that you should get at this price point. And again, if you are a gamer, just stay away from this device. I hope you found this video review helpful. If you found it helpful, I'll appreciate if you can click the like button. And if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. This is Ranjit, and I hope to see you in my next video.